Listen, man. Hold on, let me turn my music off real quick. Hold on. Turn that off real fast, man. I'm out here listening to some of that old school Kurt Franklin. Some of that old school Kurt Franklin, man. Stuff my mom used to listen to. Got that Bluetooth in my ear, man. But I'm just sitting around, just looking, man, and gazing, and just absolutely happy, man, because it's like, man, the more you fall in love with God, bro, it's like you could find the beauty in the simplest things, man. This landscape, and looking at how he put all this snow together, and how he put all these trees together, and how he put all these little tiny wildlife and things like that together, man. And I just sit back and I just absolutely adore all of this stuff, man. Like, I know to a lot of people like this, all right, they get so caught up in their life, and they get so caught up in trying to make money, and they get so caught up in the city life, and get so caught up in sin, and get so caught up in all this other stuff, man. They can never really just take the time and see how precious that all of this is, man. And I'm sure using my phone camera right now does this no justice at all. But if only you could see what I could see, bro. Like, and I just be sitting there just so happy, man. Like, walking, I'm listening to this praise and worship, and I'm sitting here just looking around. It's almost like I just fall so much in love with everything. Like, I don't even know how to explain it for real, man. It's like I don't know, man. Trees are so cute. Like, all right, so we back online, and it's like, man, like, I sit here and I literally pray. Like, I be walking and I be praying. I be saying stuff like, God, you know why I'm out here. Like, Lord, like, I'm just here to glorify your name, to glorify your creation, to glorify your work of art. Even how the clouds are all put together behind all of this, and you just sit there and just be like, man, you just a genius for real. And I just be sitting there praying, like, I want to see a blue jay, I want to see a deer, I want to see a cardinal. Hey, we got the snow truck coming up, getting all in the way of my sound. You know how it is. But, man, like, let me tell you about it, bro. Like, as I just be sitting here just compiling this nature photography, because we got plans for it. I've been doing this for, man, I don't know how long, but like over the last 3 or 4 months, man, we just been really stacking it up, man. Because we got some plans for it. I'm not even gonna talk about it, because like every time I talk about the plans, I feel like I've arrived and then I sleep on it. So I just keep that in my head so I could just stay on fire about that vision for real, man. But it's like, and the coolest part about me out here doing this photography, man, is that, like, man, a lot of people would not believe this if I said this. Like, they would literally think I'm just being, like, delusional for real, but I'm not. Like, I really know I'm not being delusional, but it's like, man, God knew how long I've always wanted to just shoot medium format. Like, I feel like that's like my form of creative expression when I'm behind the camera. And the crazy part about this is, like, like when I was really hitting it hard in business a few years ago, man, it's like he literally walked me through. Like, he walked me through and pointed out the gear to buy. You know what I'm saying? And, man, like, I got all these medium format lenses for like almost less than no money. Like, less than no money. Like, none of them have autofocus. None of them have anything special except quality. And I just be sitting there. It's like every time I click that shutter, I just look at that camera and I just be almost wanting to cry. I just be like, man, I can't believe I was able to squeeze that out of a Canon. Like, I don't know, man. A lot of people don't believe in speed boosters, man, but this literally take a full frame sensor and, like, you know what I'm saying, like, And it's like the same 300 millimeters, but now you just get everything else in it, man. And it's just so freaking cool. It's like literally the greatest quality I ever had for like the least amount of money. Like, like it's the reason I don't even own a lot of Canon brand lenses today, because I'm like, I don't even need to. It's like every time I go on my photo shoots and stuff like that, man, like I be taking like the most gorgeous images with like lenses I paid like $30 for. And people be like, that is so good. How did you do that? And I just be like, I don't know. I mean, it does help that I know what I'm doing, but then it's like, man, the gear matters too, man. And it's like I thank God so much for just guiding my hand and just showing me, purchase that one. No, get that one. No, don't get that one, get that one. And I'm like, ah. And then it's like they pop up in the mail and I screw them on my camera. I pop the speed booster on and screw that on. I just be sitting there like, I cannot believe that. You know what I mean? But I'm just about to continue this walk. Man, I still want to find cardinals in the snow. Like, that's really what I'm searching for. I need cardinals in the snow, especially the female ones. They are so cool looking. Because I never really paid attention to them. I never really even knew that they were cardinals until I had a whole lot of bird pictures of, you know, like 5 years ago and something like that. I had a whole lot of bird pictures, and I'm just looking like, what kind of bird is that? And I went on Google search and I seen like, that's a cardinal? I can't believe it. But man, like it is so cool. I really wish I could just show you some of this stuff, man, without it. I don't know. Y'all just gonna have to see me upload this, man. Like, for real. Like, I ain't trying to be a geek or a nerd or nothing like that, but like, I don't know. I just get so happy about all of it, man. And man, hey, you know what though? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, today was literally my first time getting a good picture of a freaking chipmunk. Like, those things are so hard to catch, especially when you got a manual focus, all of them. But I don't know, it's like manual focus is just so much easier to accomplish when you want like a mirrorless system, things like that. But one of these days I'll probably actually get like a real medium format camera, and I don't have to travel through adapters and speed boosters and things like that. But man, other than that, I'm having fun. I'm on fire right now. It's freezing cold. And I'm just out here just so amazed at creation. Like, he literally gave us dominion over all of this. Like, he gave us dominion over this. I be praying, I'm like, Lord, you gave us dominion over this. Like, please, like, send me a deer. Show me where to go to find one. Like, go that way. I go that way, and I really do find one. I'm just like, this is so sweet, bro. Like, who in the world would not want to know God? Like, who in the world would not want to put their wicked ways away and see what this master of everything is really, really like, man? Instead of just sitting around, you know what I mean, just stuck in their ways, refusing to actually go and see if that's true. Like, man, I could say a whole lot more, bro, but I just don't know how, for real. I just don't know how, man. But I'm just out here, man. I'm just having some fun, just looking, man. I got a little bit of something I got to get into later, man. But other than that, man, I had a choice. I'm like, man, do I want to set up, do I want to set up my mics and lights and camera and things like that, and actually get like a gospel message out here, or do I just want to take a walk and just take pictures? Because I kind of slipped on that for like the last month or so, man. It's been so much crap going on, I just kind of slipped on that for like the last month, and I don't know, today was like different. I'm like, last time I was so caught up into taking pictures, there was no snow outside. But now there's snow. So, like, the same stuff I've been looking at, it's different stuff now. You know what I mean? And then when it rained, the same stuff I've been looking at is just different stuff now. And then when the leaves start to bloom, the same stuff I've been looking at is just different stuff now. And then when the leaves are actually out and strong in the summer, it's like the same stuff I've been looking at is just different stuff now. Like I don't even know, man. A lot of people might think I'm just weird or a clown or some crazy stuff like that, but I just be excited over nothing, bro. Like just full of joy, just coming right out of the heart for real. Like I don't even know what I'm so happy about. Like this year, like nothing amazing happened or nothing like that. It's just like it is what it is, man. There's like I don't know. It's like when you actually have a true relationship with the living God, man, it's like I don't know, man. Like you fear nothing. Like I don't know, man. Like nothing breaks you like that for real. It might make you mad. Heck, you might even get sad. Nothing breaks you though, man. Nothing. Like I'm a child of God, bro. You know how awesome that is to be able to say that? Like I'm a child of God, bro. Like this is so much different than just, going to church every Sunday or some crazy stuff like that, man. Like to actually know that you were not just called but chosen, like man, like I don't know. Wait, what is that? Okay, I think I might have to quit. I think I hear something. I gotta go investigate and see what that is. I want that shot. And I don't know, man. Being called is cool and all, but actually just being handpicked and saying, yeah, that one, that's my boy right there. I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna make an example out of that one right there. And and the reason why I be talking about stuff like this so much, man, is because, like, I don't know, man, like fake Christianity or religion, it puts so much mess in the way of just being able to make sense of God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit. Like, dude, if I don't tell you this, you would never know. Like, this is cool. For real. This is cool, man. Like, this is so cool, bro. But I don't know. I don't have nothing else I can say. Love you, brother. I appreciate your walk and your light, man. Thank you so much, man. You know what? I don't even know how to thank you for that, bro. Like, hey, man. Like, honestly, like, I'm not even worthy of thanking you for that, bro. But I do, man. And I love you, too. And I wish you the best on everything you have going on. And I pray that God bless you with everything that you need, man. As much as I say we deserve nothing, I pray that God actually hook you up with everything you deserve in life, man. Like, for real. And everybody else too, man. Like, it's just, I mean, as much as I can sit around here and get excited about how beautiful things are, I know we do live in the last days, man. And that could be a plus, because that means God is not holding back on anybody. He's not holding back on blessing you. He's not holding back on using you. He's not holding back on giving you revelation on things, man. He's just not holding back. And I pray that he don't hold back on you at all, because, man, like, we need to experience who he really is for real. We need to actually see these great works he said that we can do. I've seen a lot of great works that God said that we can do, and sometimes it might freak me out, and sometimes it just might absolutely amaze me, man. And that's why I just be sitting here just like, guys, guess what? Guys, guess what? Like, God is cool, man. The Father, Son, and the Spirit. He's cool, man. Like, for real. Like, all he ever wanted was a family, like somebody he can connect with, instead of just always making his own self happy. He could put a smile on somebody else's face that's not just his own. He can have people to look down on or walk with who can see him and just call him dad. Like, man, I don't even know, man. I miss my dad so much. Rest in peace to my dad, but he did the best that he could. And the Holy Spirit is going to, it's going to pick up from where he left off, man. And that's one thing that I do want to make sure I mention, man, to everybody that's fatherless right now. One of my buddies just lost their father. I pray that the Holy Spirit pick up from where he left off and show you that even if you're by yourself, you are never alone. Never. Like, I sit on these walks and I just be hearing from God all day. Like, we'll literally just be conversating all day long. And I just be sitting there laughing, people walking by like, what's so funny? I'm like, I'm talking to God. Like, leave me alone. Man, like, it's just so cool, man. I pray that everybody just get inspired to open up that word and accept the truth about themselves too, and the truth about him. I promise you, it'll hurt accepting the truth about yourself once. It'll probably hurt forever. But the love of God is, man, it tipped the scale over for real. You just be like, man, it ain't even that bad for real. Like, when I first came to Christ, I was scared. Like, I was so scared of God. Like, I was so aware of how much of a bad person I was. I couldn't think nothing but I was going to hell, even after accepting the gospel. Like, that's just how freaked out I was to actually, you know what I'm saying, to know that this ain't just some cult you join or some clubhouse you a part of. Like, this is like a real family you get to be a part of for real. And I mean, being made aware of your wicked ways, but you get the power to change that. You know what I'm saying? It only hurt for a minute. It might even hurt a little bit every day. But at the end of the day, the love of God is so much greater than anything you can ever experience in your whole life. Like, for real. And I promise, like, to an extent, like, we all like to overcomplicate walking with God. We all like to overcomplicate it. One of the ways we overcomplicate is we want to go to the biggest church with the most beautiful chandeliers and the most dynamic preacher, and we just be like, yeah, this is holy. But you can really just sit out here just like this and be like, yeah, this is holy. Like, for real, you ain't even gotta overcomplicate it. You could be in your car, in the closet, in the shower, and just connect right with God and go right to the throne room, man. And this is our spot. Like, this is our dating spot. Like, whenever I come out here, it's almost like I'm acknowledging to him, like, hey, I'm making time for you. I'm making time to actually spend, like, deep time with you. And I hope everybody find a little spot where they just go and actually acknowledge God and be like, hey, like, this is where I'm going. Like this is what I'm doing, so I can just sit here and fall apart and make time to hear from you, to actually understand what I'm doing wrong, what I might, be able to do right enough, to get revelation on things that's going on, even just to talk and just worship him and tell him how worthy he is of everything, man. But other than that, like, standing in this snow right now is really freezing my feet, so I got to keep moving and keep my blood going, or else I'm going to be going back to the car too soon. I just thought that I might let everybody know. I know y'all not used to hearing people say it like this, but I'm going to just keep it real. God is cool. Like, he really is cool. I mean, yes, he's a Lord. Yes, he's a master. But he's cool, too. You know what I'm saying? And all he ever wanted was a family who can just acknowledge him for who he is. Father. Isn't that nice, dude? Like, man, but I'm out of here. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Come on, turn it off. Finish. Hit the button. Come on, man.